Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Lan from the hashtag Walk with Lan. Welcome and welcome back to our channel. Look around you right now. How many things in this room did you buy but no longer use? Be honest. Comment down below. That drawer you avoid opening, the app you forgot you paid for, the item you told yourself would change your life. Today, I want to share the real secret to owning less stuff. Not minimalism trends, not aesthetic rooms, but a mindset shift that quietly changes everything. And once you get it, you won't want to go back. Most of us do not buy things because we need them. We buy things because we are stressed, we are bored, we want comfort, we want identity. Marketing is very good at whispering. This will make you happier. This version of you is better. This purchase means progress. So we buy and buy and buy until our homes become storage units for decisions we no longer believe in. Here's a hard truth: organization is not the solution to clutter. Buying boxes, shelves, and containers doesn't solve the problem. It just makes clutter look polite. The real issue here isn't where to put things, it's why we keep them. Owning less isn't about cleaning faster, it's about needing less to begin with. So, what's the secret? You don't reduce stuff by removing items. You reduce stuff by changing decisions. It's a mindset. Minimalism starts before you buy. And when you buy, before you buy, you need to ask yourself, why do I want this? What problem am I solving? Will this still matter in 30 days? Most purchases do not survive honest questions. Owning less begins with a pause. Here's the simple rule that changed how I buy things. Before buying anything, imagine future you. The future you has to clean it. You need to store it. You need to maintain it. You need to move it from one place to another. And then later on, eventually throw it away. If future you wouldn't thank you for this purchase, do not buy it. Stuff is a long term relationship, not a one day excitement. A lot of clutter isn't physical, it's emotional. We keep things because it was expensive, it was a gift, it represents a past version of us. But here's the truth: you are allowed to outgrow things. Objects are not memories, they don't hold your worth. Letting go is not loss, it's alignment. Buying for identity. Many of us buy for who we want to be, not who we are. Gym equipment for the future fit me, even though you are not using it. Books for the future reader me, but you do not have any time to read it. Clothes for the future confident me, but real change doesn't start with stuff. It starts with habits. Buy after the habit exists, not before. Less stuff, more life. When you own less, something surprising happens. You think clearer, you clean less, you spend less, you stress less. Your space starts serving you instead of you serving your space. Owning less gives you time, energy, focus. Things money can't buy back. Simple start. If you want to start today, try this. Pick one small area, a drawer, a bag, a shelf. Remove anything you haven't used in 6 months. Ask, would I buy this again today? If the answer is no, think again and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Small wins create momentum, my dear subscribers and viewers and supporters. The goal isn't empty rooms. The goal is intentional living. Owning less means choosing peace over impulse, clarity over chaos, meaning over excess. Minimalism isn't about deprivation, it's about freedom. So before we end this video, I want you to think about this. Every item you own asks something from you: your time, your energy, and of course, your attention. Even when you are not using it, that's the part nobody talks about. Stuff does not just take space in your house, it takes space in your mind. That's why clutter feels heavy, not physically, but mentally. Now, imagine this: waking up in a space where everything you see has a purpose. Nothing is screaming for attention. Nothing is waiting to be fixed, cleaned, or dealt with. That's not minimalism. That's mental clarity. Owning less isn't about living with nothing. It's about removing distractions so you can finally focus on what matters: your health, your relationships, your peace. And of course, the most powerful part, you don't have to do it all at once. One decision, one pause, one item less. That's how the change starts. So before your next purchase, pause. Ask this: is this adding value or just a noise? Because the secret to owning less stuff is realizing you already have enough. Is if this video helped you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's tired of owning things that don't serve them anymore. See you in the next one. Have a good day.